My friend went crazy when the guy she likes made a drawing of me. Now she's following my every move and stalking me to apologize. She is white and I'm mixed Japanese/Brazilian. There's this guy we both know through a mutual friend. She is at his place a lot and told us they're dating, but when he was asked he said she's just a friend. I'll be honest, he's a confident guy, but when we first met he was always awkward when we interacted. I presumed he didn't like me, so I was surprised when he got me a birthday gift last month. After that we started hanging out more and actually became good friends. I like collecting rocks as a hobby and he is curious about it. A few times we would meet up and he even gave me rocks he thought I'd like. It was very thoughtful and sweet. My friend started asking me about him and always made shady comments. For example, she would imply that I'm not his type, that he's not interested in me, etc. They were very snarky remarks but very low-key and subtle. One time he said that my eyes are stunning and she started laughing hysterically and called him a sleazy liar. At this point I was still under the illusion that she's a friend, so I thought she was just messing around and being funny. A few days ago he surprised me with a drawing he made of me, which was of course very sweet. It looked great and was one of the nicest things I've ever received. She started acting very weird once she found out. Like she would give me weird looks and even mocked him. She talked poop about him behind his back and called him pathetic. At one point we had this text exchange and she basically revealed her true self. I'm shocked but at the same time not shocked. I know she's terrible, but in my opinion my replies were vicious and I know she's probably still crying snot and tears as we speak. XF, hey sis. I say this with good intentions cause I don't want to see you get hurt, but he isn't into you like that. So it's best you just forget about him and move on. Like I really care about you, so I don't want to see you get into poop. Like you deserve so much me. Lol, what the F, I'm not even into him, what the fuck are you waffling on about? I'm laughing. XF, I can see trying to be close with him and it's embarrassing cause I feel bad for you NGL. You're not his type and that's okay girl. Me, LMFAO, who's trying to get close? Are you drunk? Is this about the drawing he made of me lol? XF, that drawing means nothing, he does things cause he feels bad for you. You just don't see it. Me, we're good friends and he's obviously a sweet guy. What exactly did I do wrong though? I'm trying to understand. Why are you so pressed? XF, listen, you guys aren't that close and he's obviously not interested in you. You know how many times I've been to his place? We've been fucking since like October. Y'all never even hugged. He's awkward around you cause he doesn't find you attractive. Also, no offense, but he's only into tall white girls. Have you seen his exes? They're literally 10/10 model types, so I'm more of his type. Not some ghetto Barbie hoodrat. Men like him want to take home a classy lady, not some corn star. Me, LOL, ghetto Barbie hoodrat sounds hot actually. And I'm confused because why are you calling me a corn star? Isn't that a good thing, Lamau? It's funny how you showed your true, racist self just because you feel threatened. XF, I'm not racist at all. I'm just telling you the truth and protecting you hard. Everything he does is calculated and he only uses you because it's so easy. Heart. He feels bad for you cause he probably thinks autistic lol. You collect rocks while I play with his balls, who is winning? B, we are not the same. He's basically sweet to you cause do autistic things like that. It's not genuine. Me, why would you make fun of someone for having a hobby info? What are your hobbies? What do you do when you're not sleeping with him to get commitment? You've been flinging your weary puss at him since October in hopes of getting scraps of commitment. And then you have the audacity to be mad at me for something I didn't even do, what the F. And I don't even like him like I said. Why are you bringing this petty poop to me and not him? You're sick. XF, we had intimacy over 40 plus times. He actually likes me, but I can't say the same for you, to be honest. What have you guys done together? Lol, nothing. And the fact he made that ugly drawing means nothing. Like I said, he feels bad for you cause giving autism. Every time he texts you there's a high chance he's balls deep in me. Mind business biatch. Me, what? You're actually not normal. Get help. XF, he wants white babies, not some Jap Latina mutts. Me, lol. Remember the other day when you were crying about having lines on your forehead? You have them because you're racist white trash, so your evil spirit shines through lol. It's time for a new round of Botox band fillers sis, your age is starting to show at the ripe age of 24. Lamau, get fucked, you racist psycho. Oh wait, you already have been by him and it's still not enough for a relationship? Oh my. XF, wow. I can't believe you actually said that. This friendship is dead. You're a cruel and sick and demented biatch. Never text or talk to me again. You were given up for adoption cause bio parents could see you would grow up to be a evil home-wrecking slat wh. Back the fuck off my man and mind ghetto business. Smelly ugly whore. Me, go to sleep you illiterate Nazi. Update, she didn't show him the text but told him we had a fight. She told him so many lies about me chatting. She told him I have STIs, that I had 2 terminations in the past, I've never had a termination in my life, and that my vajiki smells bad. She says she knows it smells bad because we fell asleep on the same bed once and she claims she couldn't sleep the whole night due to the smell. Lol. Oh, and she claims I have a baby daddy who is in jail for murder, Lamau. He reached out to me to ask what the F is going on and I showed him the text. By the way, she claimed that she was very nice/considerate and that I had a total meltdown. She said that she was mostly joking anyway and that I overreacted. She completely manipulated the situation to make herself look like a saint. She also cried a lot and told everyone in the group chat that I broke her heart and made her cry. She posted a crying selfie. So of course everyone's initial reaction was what the F, what did you do to her? When I showed him the text he called me and asked me if I'm okay and apologized. I had to go because I was heading off for some training and he said he wanted to talk about it when we have time. If you want lessons in tarnishing someone's image, y'all should take inspiration from her. I've never had someone go to such great lengths to make me look so bad. Update 2. Story time. She and I went to a themed party some months ago. This is before he entered the picture, by the way. I was Chell, El Dorado, and she was Natalie Portman's character from Black Swan. Throughout the whole night she kept joking that my costume was so slutty and doing too much. You know when someone is being passive-aggressive but trying to laugh it off. She was basically doing that. Once again, if you know her personality, I didn't think she genuinely meant it though, but looking back she was clearly pressed. And I think it's funny how a costume is considered classy or slutty based on a woman's body type. If she wore the same exact outfit she'd consider it classy and elegant. God forbid a woman has TNA. Suddenly everything is bad and slutty. Anyway, we had a fight later that night because she wanted to go home with a guy but she wasn't comfortable doing that unless I went out with his friend. She was guilt-tripping me and accusing me of slut-shaming. I ditched her at the party because she kept forcing me into going on some weird foursome double date that I didn't sign up for. She got so pissed I ditched her and we had a fight that night. But eventually we made up and I actually got over the whole situation. She spun the entire story to tell our mutual guy friend that I ditched her at a party and that I have a history of being a terrible friend. Update 3. I spoke to my guy friend and he said that they definitely didn't hook up as many as 40 times. He says he stopped sleeping with her because she got baby crazy and kept joking about baby trapping him. And he told me that she freaked out over an incident that happened between them which happened the same week as the drawing, so she was already on edge. He absolutely refuses to tell me what went down, so I don't know. Oh, and he asked me if I'm turned off by guys who sleep with lots of girls and I honestly had to tell him yes. He spent 20 minutes explaining that he's a reformed man and looking to settle down. I told him that he shouldn't care what I think and to live life how he likes. I asked him if he has a crush on me and he said yes. Was it obvious? Update 4. My racist ex-friend apologized to me and suggested we should do a threesome to make peace. I honestly don't know how I ever befriended this girl. She also knocked on my door in the middle of the night to say sorry. What the F? I'm scared of what this crazy biatch might do to help. Update 5. Crazy ex-friend is starting to show stalker tendencies. Is there anything I can do or do I just have to wait it out? However, since then her behavior took a weird turn, but I feel like legally my hands are tied. So far she's shown up uninvited to my place and an event I attended. Constantly reaching out to me through a new number after I block her. So far she texted and called me from 3 different numbers. She's contacted a family member of mine, inquiring about my whereabouts and claiming that she's concerned for my mental health and safety. But the worst thing she did so far was book the same flight as my solo trip at the end of this month. In a nutshell, I planned a solo trip and I had told her about it before we fell out. Quite recently she sent me a picture of her flight details and she booked the exact same trip/flight. I think this is unhinged behavior and demonstrates what I'm dealing with. RN. Update 6. My unhinged ex-friend booked the same flight as me to join me on my solo trip. I already posted about this girl a few times. It all started when she got upset that a guy showed interest in me. She sent me a bunch of racist, hurtful texts making fun of me and my hobbies and everything. We fell out of course, but then a few days later she drunkenly tried to climb into my place through the window to apologize. I booked her an Uber that night and the next day she turned up at an event I went to. She's literally following my every move, and when I went to the local authorities they basically said they can't do much. RN. I'm going on a solo trip soon and she seriously fucking booked the same flight and dates as me. She even booked a hotel that's close to mine. So basically I'm gonna have this deranged lunatic following me across the globe for God knows what reason. She texted me again and she said, "Please don't take this the wrong way, bestie. I told you already that I'm sorry for everything that went down. I was very emotional during that time and it was wrong of me to spread negative energy and vibes like that. I'm so sorry that your feelings were hurt and I said things you should never say to a friend. I'm sorry for calling you a ghetto corn star Barbie and autistic. I think going to censored together can be the start of our healing journey together. I really want to make this work. I couldn't get the seat next to you, but I'm behind you at least. It's gonna be so much fun if you just relax and focus on the positives. That's one of the things that are wrong about you. You always focus on the negatives. This could be a fresh start to our friendship. I'm not willing to throw away 3 years of knowing you. Please, bestie, you know you mean so much to me. It's gonna be so fun. Just don't fuck anyone without telling me, bestie. Girl code. I booked a hotel close to yours. Love you, sis. This was going to be a surprise, but I wanted to let you know so that we can hang out on day 1 like I don't want to waste any time. This is gonna be the best healing journey ever. Love you, SM sis.